Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Claudine from Les Trouvailles de Claudine. And Ella, my dog, is coming up to me to say hello. And I would like to do today is present you a demonstration of an alternative project that I did with the Paper Pumpkin Sweet Sunflowers of August 2022, which was a very popular kit. And I have made a couple of videos showing some of the project I just showed you here. And it's all in French, but I will put the link in below my description of my video. But today I will do one type of example, and some of it that I presented here are from Rachel Testament, which I will put the link underneath the video also. So today we're gonna do this type of calendar, and now I just forgot what a chevalet is called in English, but it will come back because of my memory. Sometimes it's like I forget. So it was fun because I will put the link on the French the video that I made this, and I was laughing at myself because it was funny. You know, when you make a video, you never know what happens. You know, you can sneeze, you can cough, you can have the door or bell ring. Anyway, so today, hopefully everything will be good. And I will show you how I did this calendar. And beside this, remember that you can look at your stash and look for a card. Example, this one here. It was from the calendar. Look at the card and look at the envelopes, you know. And I know that myself, I do have Society of Cancer that I give money, and they send me tons of beautiful cards. And since I make my own cards, I stack them and I don't know what to do with it. But I will come back with a video trying to figure out what I can do with these beautiful cards. But some of them I could turn around and use it like I use here. You have to cut sections of it. And for the envelopes, you have to, if you want to do the exact same thing as me, so therefore you would have to use a cardstock that is larger to fit that type of card. Because this is a size which is a traditional, regular size of card that we do in the card making business, handmade. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it's either, whoops, it's either 8 1/2 folded in half, or it's the opposite side. So for this type of card, I use similar cardstock, and I'm looking for my cardstock today, okay, to do the base. So what I did is, like, I have two choices here because I wasn't too sure if I would make two videos, but since the French one is very explicit, I will only do one. So I followed I look at the Paper Pumpkin. If you're a member or subscriber of Paper Pumpkin, you will see all the colors underneath. So that is easy for you to see, okay, which type of green should I use, you know, or which color should I use to do an alternative project. So therefore, let's see. I have so many of those, so I'm going to see. Okay, so I'll take one of those, because this one I only have one left. So okay, so, and I think the green stands out more because of the green of the leaves. So therefore, what I did, and if you understand the French version, good for you, because I found myself sometimes funny, you know, and it's like, it's good, you know. It was like October 2022, and anyway, so this is a 4 1/4 by 11, and I fold it in half, and then here in half. So it's at 5 1/2 and 2 3/4. Yeah. So it's gonna go like this. No, like this. So I need an additional cardstock, which I realized after watching my video, for another size of green. So I'm gonna take my cardstock here, and I think I might change my mind and put maybe a green for a change. What do you think? And there'll be two. Okay, so no, I will Mossy Meadow is the color We had Mossy Meadow and we had Evening Evergreen. Evening Evergreen. So this is fun. I have to cut. Oh, there it is. So I put my files here. And it's all in French, so it's difficult for me to to figure out the color. Sometimes I have to look at my stamp pad. And you know what? I'm just gonna go with my green, my light green. Okay, so I won't waste time. So I'll go with this instead. Change my mind. So I'll cut in half, and I'm gonna take my paper cutter. So I'm gonna need is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So okay, I cut in half. See, it was good for me to watch my video again because memory is, the older you get. Sorry for the noise. I was thinking, oh, you know, I was thinking I was going. Anyway, I didn't. I could turn around and I forgot about that piece, that part. Okay, so it goes like this. So I was explaining is we need that to glue here, and we need to cut half a card and chop it to make it a little frame, you know, like the base card in the back is the frame. So I'm gonna turn around and push this, and this will be my samples, and I will take it again. And like I say, and that a lot of time, you know, when you have a front and a back that is nice, we demonstrators or crafters like to save it and use it. It looks like another background of watercolor, but it's been printed on cardstock. So we're just gonna trim about, I would say it's 5.5, half an inch, 5. So I have a choice to do 1/4 here, 1/4 here, but I like that. So I'll just go like this, and this will be my front. And I did cut it wrong. Oh no, it's the top. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. 1/4. So it's up to you. You can size it smaller or larger for the frame, the background frame. The cardstock is like the frame, you know. So I can see now here, I only did 1/8, so it's 1/4 all total. That here it's half, so 1/4, 1/4, 4 sides. So this will be the front. And then after that, I will have the envelope. I'm using envelope for the inside of my card and the back to be able to stick a little message. And one of them, see, I created like a little cardstock with some white paper, and there you go. So I'm so proud of myself with this idea. Sometimes, you know, it's like while you're crafting, something comes up. So okay, I will take, okay, go back here, take an envelope. Might as well. I don't seem too much in an order here. Eh? Okay, so what I do is that we do a lot of time is when we like the inside of an envelope pattern, we cut we trim slim. Oh boy, I need to practice my English a little more. I listen to it all the time, movies, TV program. But speaking where I am right now, it's only when I'm in Florida and during the winter I can practice again my English. Okay, so now the idea was you can use your envelope and you put it like this, and it becomes your background. Now you know you have to trim it, the upper, because it's a little too large here, which is 5.5. So I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna first trim this because the flap I will keep to use as a background to do some oh, I forgot the word now. Oh, marque-place, a signet, a bookmark. Bon, okay. So I'm gonna trim this as future bookmark, and then I'm gonna turn around, trim it, and then after I'm gonna trim the sides. So make sure it's even. If I chop too much on one side, sorry for that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 5/8. And this is 4 1/4. Oh, no. Okay, it's not that. I'm gonna go like this and see how much I have to trim. It'll be easier. So sometimes I even stick it and trim it, keeping the thing on. But right now I'm just gonna measure twice, cut once. Oh. Okay. And we have, oops, the millimeter. So it's a 1/4 inch. So now you have a choice for the 1/4 inch. I'll trim at the bottom here. No, it's because you want the same size. So it's 1/8 each side. There you go. So let's trim 1/8 on each side. So you'll have to do this type of calculation by using your own cards if you don't have that. Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay, it's nice. 1/8 on this side. So you use another type of cards. Just keep in mind, you know, to calculate and measure in 1/8. And have a good trimmer, precise. Some trimmers are not precise, or they're difficult, you know, with the little lines here. Okay, so I think now I can put it away, hopefully. So therefore, this is going to be the inside. And I go like that. There you go. See? Oh. And we can glue it. And just want to make sure, because it's always nice also to leave a little bit of space, you know, when you fold, because if you are too tight, too close to the fold, it might wrinkle the paper. So as you see, if I put it like this, I turn, and there's my inserts for putting a message. So all I have to do is put liquid glue, or the double-sided tape. But since I'm not in a hurry, and I just want a thin line, I have better control when it comes out. I think it's due for a refill, my precision bottle. And okay, let's see. See, as I said at the beginning of the video, it's amazing how things happen. Even I stopped doing Facebook Live because of that. It's like, at least this video, I can a little bit do some editing. I don't want to spend too much time doing editing because the video never comes out. And since I'm in my role of doing 49 videos in 49 days, I have to be fast. So you see, I glue. I have to make sure. Okay, and then the inside. See, I could have done other type of card, you know, but this, no, it'll be nice. You can hide a message or stick something temporarily, but if you have a calendar on top of it, you can't open it. So, but the sky's the limit of the type of fun fold cards you could do. And I won't put multi-glue on, liquid glue on this, because it's just paper on cardstock, so no, not so much manipulation. Now, the other thing now we have to do is that little hole. So as I explained on my French video, is first of all, I'm going to glue this. Okay, I'm going to glue it. But after that, we have to go on the big shot to make circles. So since it's a 3-layer, because you have to glue this and then make a hole. In that video, I said, okay, I put temporarily glue so it doesn't move. But I think I'll take my chance now and just do it without temporarily glue. And I just have to make sure that it doesn't move when I put it in a big shot and I do my holes. So I'm gonna open my case where I oh, my circles. Okay, they're on the table. Oh yes, because I'm doing buttons. Oh yeah, much fun. All these buttons, you know, put with projects coming up. So okay, so this should be that. Yay! Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to go to my big shot and taking for okay, now I'll put it like that. So I think I'll bring my big shot here so you can see, just in case that you don't know. So it's a simple sandwich, but since we have curved thing there, it might take a while to cut, so go through. So as I explained in my French video, I have a little trick. Well, you can always put a little washi tape on the project so it doesn't move, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll put like that and like that. Washi tape are good because usually they don't tear the papers apart. I've tried different things and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So here, since I have multiple layers, I'm going to do it twice instead of once. And I know that I might have to do it again at the bottom layer. We shall see. So I turn around, I do this, I remove that. Careful of not ripping anything. And as I thought, I have my, this is okay. Oops. Okay, but this didn't go through because it's normal, it's 3-layer. So what I do is I fill the dent. So I can just reposition, very easy. You fill all the dent. So I'm just gonna, oh, there you go. Put my washi tape again and just do it once, back and forth. And then that should be okay. Yay, see? There you go. Oh no, that's okay. See? I said cardstock, it teared apart. Oh, okay. So I put this on the side now. And now I have my hole. So all I have to do now, oh no, before, see, I have to glue my window sheet. So as I explained on a previous video, sometimes I have acetate sheet, window sheets from Stampin' Up, but sometimes, other times I have also from elsewhere, because sometimes I need something much stronger. For Stampin' Up, it's excellent for the embossing and all that. It's a nice window sheet, but sometimes I need something thicker for certain other projects. So I did order eventually one, and it was all stained. It was all little. So I discovered by listening to some other videos, you can use it, just sand it, and it will become a frosted look. So you have frosted look here and here, unless your window sheet, like Stampin' Up, if it's nice and clean, because I find also that I have difficulty to keep it clean, you know, and it's not Stampin' Up's fault, it's my fault. So with this technique, there's no problem. I could sand on one side or the other, and look at that, it's beautiful. So like what I do is, before gluing the front and the back, I'm going to glue my acetate. And it rimmed. It's like a song before. Oh, okay. So anyway, closing. So what I do again is I put some liquid glue, a thin line all around. That's all. Very close to the edge. Not too thick, so it comes out too much, you know, you don't want it. And you see here, when I cut, I left about 1/4 inch. So be careful with the type of design you have to leave some space to put your window sheet after. So you don't want, see here, I cut it not as narrower than this. So I could have a chance to have glue comes out. So you have to be careful of that. And then after that, all you have to do is glue this. Now, I'm going to turn around now, and I'm going to put glue on this part. Now, my calendars, I have French calendars, and it's great because for a long time I only had English calendars, and it's good too. But some people that are French, they prefer having the French calendar, which is, it's okay too. So now we have, I have a supplier, so I'll put the link if you want some French calendars. If not, there was another supplier, and I think it was Frenchy from, and I used to use that supplier, but I forgot the name. But anyway, so if you ever want to know the English calendars, it's an, I think it was an American company, or is it a Canadian company? Oh, I forgot. Anyway, you can always make some comments at the bottom of the video, or email me, and or message, text me, and I will find the name and give you the link of the English calendar. So voila, I have to be a little more concentrated here, because I found that my green is, it doesn't matter. It's very nice like that. So all you have to do after is glue your calendar, okay? And what I suggested is, like, check on the thickness of the cardstock bottom, if it's thin or thick. If it's thin, I would put dimensionals, but 2 layers, because when you arrive at the last page of your calendar, this is what it keeps the card going, standing up, you know. So if it's very thin, it might not stand so much. And the final touch is the little light. I forgot to show you. This whole idea is like, look at that. So voila, if I can. So you have a beautiful card. I used to do these type of cards for Christmas, and I think it was Tammy White, one of those cards that I learned to do something like that. But then when I was sold that in the market, they would say, well, it's too bad, because I would like to have this all year round. And then I'm thinking, also, sometimes you can write a message here, put a little label or little white cardstock or something. But I thought, you know what? You know, it's a nice souvenir to have at the back here. Also, you could insert like a gift card or something. So this is it, my friend. I hope you enjoyed my presentation of today. Sorry for the accent and the hesitation and some missing words. I'm practicing right now to do all these videos in English. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you subscribe and you like and you share and comment also. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Have a nice end of the day or evening. Goodbye.